Picture this for a second. You walk outside early in the morning, open the door, and immediately notice movement everywhere around you. A flash of shimmering green darts through the air. A hummingbird suddenly pauses inches away, hovering effortlessly like a miniature helicopter. Nearby monarch butterflies drift slowly above the flowers, glowing in the warm sunlight. In that moment, your garden no longer feels quiet or ordinary. It becomes vibrant, active, and full of life, almost magical. Many people think attracting hummingbirds and butterflies happens by chance. But the truth is, it has very little to do with luck. It's all about choosing the right plants. And in today's video, you're going to discover 7 incredible plants capable of transforming nearly any garden, regardless of climate, yard size, or soil conditions, into a non-stop destination for hummingbirds and butterflies. Once you plant them, your garden can become a natural sanctuary filled with motion, color, and wildlife, without relying on feeders, chemicals, or constant maintenance. Plant number 1, Salvia. If there's one plant hummingbirds seem completely unable to ignore, it's Salvia amistad. This isn't just a plant they occasionally visit. It becomes one of their favorite feeding stations in the entire garden. Once it begins blooming, hummingbirds are drawn to it constantly throughout the day. The plant produces deep purple tubular flowers with a velvety appearance that instantly stand out in the landscape. Their long shape is perfectly designed for hummingbirds' narrow beaks, allowing the birds to hover comfortably while drinking nectar. And unlike many flowers that slow nectar production during extreme heat, Salvia amistad keeps producing consistently. That's one of the reasons it's so effective. It blooms for an incredibly long period, often from early in the growing season all the way until frost arrives. While many flowers fade during the hottest months of summer, this salvia continues producing fresh blooms again and again without losing momentum. Here's why hummingbirds are especially attracted to it. The flowers continuously refill with nectar throughout the day. New blooms appear rapidly after old flowers are removed. Its upright growth makes hovering and feeding easy. The intense purple color is highly visible from far away. Once hummingbirds discover this plant, they often become territorial around it. You may see them racing through the air, circling the flowers, or even chasing other hummingbirds away in quick bursts of speed. Watching them interact around a mature salvia plant can feel like watching tiny aerial competitions happening right in your backyard. Gardeners also love how responsive this plant is to pruning. If it starts becoming too tall or stretched out, trimming it back encourages even more branching and flower production. Instead of weakening the plant, pruning usually makes it bloom even harder than before. Another major advantage is how adaptable Salvia amistad can be. It performs best in full sun, but it also handles partial shade surprisingly well. Once established, it tolerates heat and dry conditions much better than many flowering plants. The flowers themselves also create incredible visual contrast in the garden. Their rich dark purple color pairs beautifully with ornamental grasses, bright annuals, and lighter flowering plants nearby. Even when hummingbirds aren't visiting, the plant still acts as a dramatic focal point. And perhaps the most impressive thing is how quickly the results appear. Many gardeners notice hummingbirds investigating the plant shortly after the first blooms open. Once the birds recognize it as a reliable nectar source, they continue returning repeatedly throughout the season. If your main goal is attracting hummingbirds naturally and consistently, Salvia amistad is easily one of the strongest choices you can plant. Plant number 2, butterfly bush. Now let's move on to a plant that butterflies seem completely obsessed with, the butterfly bush, also known as buddleia. Its reputation isn't exaggerated at all. Once this plant begins blooming, butterflies start appearing constantly, often from morning until evening, treating it almost like a non-stop feeding station. Butterfly bush produces long cone-shaped flower clusters packed with dozens of tiny nectar-rich blooms. These flowers are perfectly designed for butterflies because they provide easy landing areas where insects can slowly move from bloom to bloom while feeding comfortably. A wide variety of butterflies are attracted to buddleia, including monarchs, swallowtails, painted ladies, and red admirals. During peak bloom season, it's common to see several species feeding on the same plant at the same time. One reason butterflies detect this plant so easily is its fragrance. Buddleia releases a sweet scent often compared to honey, and butterflies are highly sensitive to these floral aromas. Once they catch the smell drifting through the air, they often fly directly toward the plant. Gardeners appreciate butterfly bush for several reasons. It blooms continuously for months, it grows quickly and fills space rapidly. It handles poor soil surprisingly well. It comes in many colors, including purple, pink, white, lavender, and yellow. As the plant matures, it often becomes one of the busiest areas in the entire garden. Butterflies drift in constantly, feeding, resting, and moving from cluster to cluster in an endless cycle of activity. One of the most beautiful times to observe butterfly bush is during late afternoon. As sunlight softens before sunset, butterflies gather for final feeding before evening arrives. Their wings catch the golden light, colors become more vivid, and the entire garden takes on an almost peaceful, dreamlike atmosphere. Butterfly bush also adds dramatic structure to the landscape. Mature plants become large, arching shrubs covered in blooms, creating both movement and color throughout summer and into autumn. Another hidden benefit is how drought-tolerant many varieties become once established. This makes butterfly bush especially useful in hot climates, where some flowering plants struggle to continue blooming. And perhaps that's why Buddleia remains one of the most popular pollinator plants in the world. It transforms ordinary gardens into living spaces filled with butterflies, movement, and color, almost non-stop throughout the growing season. Plant number 3, coral honeysuckle. Anyone who has ever maintained a hummingbird feeder knows how much work comes with it. Sticky sugar water, constant cleaning, mold buildup, ants, and endless refilling. Now imagine replacing all of that maintenance with a single flowering vine that naturally performs the same job all season long. That's exactly what coral honeysuckle does. Unlike invasive Japanese honeysuckle, coral honeysuckle is a well-behaved native vine that supports wildlife without taking over the garden. It becomes a dependable nectar source that hummingbirds quickly learn to rely on year after year. Its long, trumpet-shaped red flowers are almost perfectly built for hummingbirds. Their narrow shape matches the bird's slender beak so naturally that it feels as though the plant was designed specifically for them. Instead of artificial sugar water, the vine produces fresh nectar daily directly from the flowers. Here's why hummingbirds love coral honeysuckle. It blooms very early in the season. It provides energy shortly after migration. Birds remember the location and revisit it yearly. The nectar supply remains steady and reliable. Some gardeners even notice hummingbirds inspecting the vine before blooming begins, almost as if the birds remember exactly where their favorite nectar source grew the previous season. Because it's a climbing vine, coral honeysuckle is also extremely versatile in landscaping. It can climb fences, trellises, arches, pergolas, railings, or posts, creating vertical beauty while supporting pollinators at the same time. Placed near a patio or window, the plant creates an incredible viewing experience. Hummingbirds zip in, hover perfectly in front of flowers, feed for several seconds, then dart away at astonishing speed before returning again moments later. Another major advantage is that coral honeysuckle continues becoming more beautiful as it matures. Older vines produce heavier blooming and create lush green coverage that adds texture and privacy to outdoor spaces. The vine also attracts butterflies alongside hummingbirds, helping create even more movement and activity throughout the garden. During peak blooming periods, it often becomes one of the busiest pollinator plants in the landscape. And perhaps the best part is how natural the entire system feels. No feeders, no artificial sugar mixtures, no maintenance routines. Just a flowering vine quietly producing nectar, while hummingbirds and butterflies return again and again, completely on their own. Plant number 4. Lantana. If you want a plant that instantly fills your garden with bright color and non-stop butterfly activity, Lantana is one of the strongest choices you can make. At first, it may not seem especially dramatic, but once blooming begins, the entire plant suddenly comes alive with movement. Its flowers grow in dense, rounded clusters made up of many tiny blooms packed tightly together. These clusters create ideal landing spots where butterflies can comfortably settle and feed from one flower to the next without difficulty. One of the most remarkable things about Lantana is how vibrant and dynamic the flowers appear. A single flower cluster can contain multiple shades at the same time: yellow, orange, pink, red, and sometimes even purple. As the blooms mature, the colors gradually shift and change, almost acting like visual signals that fresh nectar is available. Butterflies quickly learn this and return repeatedly throughout the day. Here's why pollinators love Lantana so much. It produces nectar continuously, even during extreme heat. It thrives in hot, sunny weather when many flowers struggle. The flower clusters provide easy feeding platforms. Its changing colors help attract repeat visits from butterflies. Another major advantage is how incredibly tough the plant is. Lantana handles heat, drought, and dry soil far better than many flowering plants. Even during the hottest parts of summer when other flowers begin fading, Lantana often continues blooming heavily without slowing down. The plant is also extremely flexible in the landscape. It grows beautifully in containers, hanging baskets, flower beds, borders, rock gardens, and even small patios or balconies. Its compact growth combined with bright color makes it perfect for both small and large spaces. Once established, Lantana becomes a constant center of activity. Butterflies drift around the flowers all day long, hovering, feeding, circling, and returning again and again. Bees visit regularly, hummingbirds stop briefly for nectar, and beneficial insects gather around the blooms constantly. Another hidden advantage is how long the blooming season lasts. In warm climates, Lantana can flower continuously for months, creating waves of color deep into the growing season. In tropical regions, it may bloom almost year-round. Many gardeners also appreciate how low maintenance the plant becomes after establishment. It asks for very little beyond sunlight and occasional watering, while continuing to produce enormous amounts of flowers. And perhaps that's what makes Lantana so special. It combines durability, nonstop color, pollinator activity, and simplicity all in one plant, turning even an ordinary garden into a bright, living display filled with motion and energy. Plant number 5, Red Hot Poker. If your goal is to create a garden that immediately grabs attention, Red Hot Poker is the kind of plant that makes people stop and stare. This plant doesn't quietly blend into the background. It dominates the space around it with bold color and dramatic structure. When Red Hot Poker blooms, it sends up tall flower spikes that resemble glowing flames rising above the garden. The colors gradually transition from fiery orange and red near the top to golden yellow and creamy tones lower down the spike. The effect is so intense and unusual that the plant almost looks tropical or exotic. And hummingbirds absolutely love it. The tall flower spikes are highly visible from a distance, making them easy for hummingbirds to locate while flying overhead. The tubular flowers are filled with nectar, and their vertical arrangement allows birds to feed efficiently as they move up and down the stalk. Here's why hummingbirds are especially drawn to Red Hot Poker. The bright colors catch attention instantly. The flowers contain large amounts of nectar. Blooming continues for long periods. Its upright structure allows fast feeding access. Watching hummingbirds interact with this plant is fascinating. They hover precisely beside the spikes, moving methodically from flower to flower like tiny machines collecting fuel. Their movements become quick, controlled, and almost mechanical as they feed along the vertical blooms. But Red Hot Poker offers more than just pollinator attraction. It's also an extremely practical plant for gardeners because it tolerates dry conditions remarkably well and requires very little maintenance once established. Deer and rabbits usually leave it alone, and it performs beautifully in sunny borders, rock gardens, and focal planting areas. One especially beautiful thing many gardeners notice is the interaction between different pollinators on the same flower spike. While hummingbirds often feed near the upper flowers, butterflies sometimes settle lower on the stalk at the same time, creating moments where multiple species share the plant together peacefully. The plant itself also creates incredible architectural structure in the garden. Even before flowering, its tall, grassy foliage adds texture and movement. Once the flower spikes emerge, it becomes impossible to ignore. Another major advantage is how reliable Red Hot Poker becomes over time. Mature clumps return year after year, often producing larger and more dramatic blooms each season once fully established. And perhaps that's why this plant remains such a favorite in pollinator gardens. It doesn't just provide nectar, it creates spectacle, movement, energy, and unforgettable visual impact all at once. Plant number 6, Pye Weed. If you've ever wanted a garden overflowing with butterflies, Pye Weed is one of the best plants you can possibly grow. This isn't a flower that attracts just a few occasional visitors. When fully blooming, Pye Weed often becomes completely covered with butterflies, feeding all at once. The plant grows impressively tall, often reaching heights between 5 and 7 feet. At the top of those stems appear huge clusters of soft pink and purple flowers that resemble floating clouds above the garden. These large flower heads produce enormous amounts of nectar and act almost like giant feeding platforms for pollinators. One of the reasons this plant is so valuable is its timing. Pye Weed blooms later in the season, exactly when many butterflies, especially migrating monarchs, desperately need energy for long journeys. By planting it, gardeners provide an important late-season food source that supports pollinators during a critical time. Here's what makes Pye Weed stand out. Large flower clusters allow many butterflies to feed simultaneously. The blooms release a sweet vanilla-like fragrance. It attracts both butterflies and bees in huge numbers. It thrives in moist soil and tolerates wet conditions well. When the plant reaches peak bloom, the effect can feel almost unreal. Instead of seeing one or two butterflies, gardeners often witness entire groups feeding together. Monarchs, swallowtails, fritillaries, painted ladies, and many more species all gathering on the same plant. Unlike flowers where butterflies stop briefly before leaving, Pye Weed encourages them to linger. Butterflies often remain resting and feeding on the flower clusters for several minutes at a time, creating an atmosphere of calm, steady movement throughout the garden. The plant itself also becomes a dramatic visual centerpiece. Its tall stems sway gently in the wind while covered with moving wings in shades of orange, black, yellow, and blue. But its importance goes beyond beauty alone. Pye Weed helps create an entire ecosystem around it. Bees buzz steadily between flower heads, beneficial insects shelter among the stems, and hummingbirds occasionally stop to feed as well. Once planted, the entire garden begins feeling more alive and connected to nature. Another major advantage is its ability to fill large spaces naturally. Mature plants create lush pollinator zones that become busier and more active every season as the clumps expand. And perhaps that's what makes Pye Weed so extraordinary. It doesn't simply decorate a garden, it transforms the entire atmosphere into a living, moving sanctuary filled with pollinators. Plant number 7, Pentas. At first glance, Pentas may seem simple compared to some of the larger or more dramatic plants on this list. But don't underestimate it. Pentas is one of the most dependable and nonstop pollinator plants you can grow. Many gardeners describe Pentas as the plant that never quits, and that reputation is well-deserved. In warm climates, it can bloom almost continuously year-round. In cooler regions, it flowers steadily from spring through fall without slowing down. The plant forms rounded clusters packed with tiny star-shaped flowers. Each cluster acts like a dense collection of miniature nectar stations, perfectly suited for butterflies, hummingbirds, bees, and many other pollinators. Butterflies can feed easily using their long feeding tubes, while hummingbirds move rapidly between flower clusters, collecting nectar with incredible precision. Here's why Pentas performs so well. It keeps blooming during extreme summer heat. It adapts to containers, beds, borders, and raised planters. It requires very little special care. It attracts pollinators every single day. Strong sunlight rarely damages it. Interestingly, Pentas often becomes even more active during the hottest months of summer. While some plants begin slowing down, Pentas responds by producing even more blooms, creating waves of continuous color and movement throughout the garden. A mature Pentas planting quickly turns into a gathering place for all kinds of visitors. Hummingbirds darting rapidly between flowers, swallowtail butterflies gliding gracefully onto blooms, skippers hovering with fast, unpredictable movements, honeybees and native bees collecting pollen, even moths arriving during evening hours. The diversity of pollinators it attracts is remarkable. Another reason gardeners love Pentas is flexibility. It works beautifully in tiny balcony containers just as well as in large garden beds. Grouped together, the plants create bright, colorful sections that remain active with butterflies and birds throughout the day. In warm tropical climates, Pentas may even continue blooming during winter months when nectar becomes scarce elsewhere. This makes it an especially valuable long-term food source for pollinators. Unlike plants that bloom in short cycles, Pentas provides remarkable consistency. Give it sunshine, occasional water, and basic care, and it responds with endless flowers and constant pollinator activity. It may not have the dramatic spikes of red-hot poker or the towering height of Pye Weed. But what Pentas offers is reliability. If you want a plant that blooms nonstop, handles heat easily, grows almost anywhere, and keeps hummingbirds and butterflies returning day after day, Pentas is one of the safest and most dependable choices you can plant.